It's been like gospel concert over here.
Yeah, I seen that, man.
All day.
I was like, they getting ready to party with Jesus.
I like that old school gospel
Okay,
music.
hold on.
Like that Shirley Caesar.
Not that old.
Okay.
Y'all disrespected the beat. I'm about to drop it. Woo! This is a hot one. Yeah. Priest D on the mizzle.
Oh,
About to
goodness.
drop. Man, we been off for a week. Coming back 3 deep, 2 dudes, 1 chick. Yeah, that's what I said.
What you
a
say?
week's been away, nigga. Now we ain't there. We in the building. Woo!
Feeling
That's
ourselves.
us. Feeling ourselves, not giving up. Easy out. What's going on with us? But we on a bus, not on a truck. Ooh, yeah, I like the beat. It make me flow, make me tingle in my feet. Cause I'm with my crew.
That was nice and
And
quick.
we
I like
just
that.
doing just what we damn do.
That was good. I like that. Nice and quick.
It never gets old, bro. It never gets old.
Hey, that was a clean beat, dog.
It never get old, but I do feel some type of way because we went straight from the gospel to
Man, nah.
just ratchet. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, ain't no ratchetness. What's going on, fellas? Hey, look, we took a week off, man. That's too long. I don't like
Oh
that.
my I
I really don't.
Yeah,
I feel like
it was a little long.
this weekly thing got to keep that. We've been doing it for 4 months, so you know, it take 21 days to make or break a habit, and I felt lost for a second.
I was good with the break.
Hey, you know what it is? We did that Sunday pop up, and then we had. It feel like that. I think that's what made the break seem longer.
You can't do that no more.
That's good, man.
Bring it back.
Yeah,
Well, welcome back.
Oh yeah, I forgot the intro.
I was waiting for you, dude.
Man, hey, see what happens when you take a week
Oh
off?
my gosh, you're so dramatic.
Hey, I really wasn't thinking about it.
This is how it's gonna be all show.
Oh my god.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry we took a week off, but it's your boy Priest D.
Jesus.
It's your boy Priest Daddy riding in the caddy, lone leg daddy, and I ain't rubbing on nobody, babby.
That's good.
This Dr. IK, man.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tiffany, and welcome back to Two Dudes and a Chick. Did you miss us?
Hell yeah, somebody missed us, man.
You missed us.
I missed us.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah,
I
we
missed
need
this.
to look no further than you.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's all right. Look no further.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I missed it too, man. Well, y'all seen? I walked in the house looking all lonely and lost the other day. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
is
ready to go.
Is it time to record? Y'all looked at me like, nah, bruh. Priest D wasn't looking too lonely then. He was just like, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. This the wrong day.
Nah.
You know, normally he'd have been like, oh, you here?
Let's
Oh,
go.
Let's clear the whole room out.
I know she wasn't gonna have it though. That's why I was like, man, she got a mindset. Ain't no point even trying at that point. So I was like, trick it.
Nah,
That's good. I think the break was good.
Why?
Why? Same reason why you about to be excited about your break from work?
This is my passion. Though.
It
This
don't
is-
mean-
you know what I'm saying. This is my drive.
Don't mean nothing.
this is passion
My
project.
passion
A
project.
break's
you know what
a
I'm
break.
saying?
You can
Yeah,
still
he-
get a break.
Nah,
you
this-
step back and you come back refreshed.
Nah, this is what I do though. This is my side career. This is gonna be my forever thing. You know what I mean?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about the podcast all day today because I was at the dealership thinking about getting a new car.
Oh yeah, you hit me up talking about. Did you find something?
I did find something, but the whole time I was just like, man, if we had some two dudes and a chick money right now,
It'd be nothing. I got this.
it could be good. I'd have been in there like, man, it's all cash, bro.
Hey dog, I be sitting back thinking like, man, you know what? I need to not act like I want to get into something because right now I need to enjoy this time where I'm just chilling with my kids. Because in a year or two, I'm finna be too busy flying all over.
Wow.
Gosh.
Hey, I promise I think like that, dog. Like,
Bruh.
hey, enjoy it, man. Because, man, when you're going to have to hit up all these radio stations,
Listen
people want to
to
know the
him,
same
man.
story. Like, this is what you dreamed of. This I ain't even dreamed of, but this is what's going to come out of this.
This is what we're thankful for. I can't believe we made it.
Man, There you go. But I can though. Like, you know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like Beyonce can relate to any and every situation in your life.
I mean, she dropped a couple albums. I'm pretty sure she touched on every.
I'm just saying, because that was very fitting, right? I can't believe we made it.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what we thankful for.
Y'all don't feel like
I could do anything. Hell yeah. Look.
Don't encourage her, man.
Listen, I just be stating
Okay,
facts.
man.
I'm just stating the
We
facts.
will not turn this into a Beyonce sing along, man.
Hey, but do y'all feel like that? Like it's gonna pop off? I'm not gonna even ask Tiff. Like she just Tiff. What you think, dog?
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? But yeah. Like I said,
See, man. Hey,
Seems like you don't need to ask him either.
hey, yeah, I ain't gonna ask y'all, man. But when my vision of where this gonna go,
We're here for it. We're here for it.
I'm just trying to keep a
What?
level head. That's all.
Oh, okay. Cause man, like I said, man, it's gonna be.
I'm just trying to keep a level head. But the people don't realize, bro, we be out here hustling. You know what I'm saying? We be out here doing things, thinking about different ideas. You feel me? Where we want to take the project, what we trying to do, how we want to get exposure. So, you know what I'm saying? You put work into anything, it's going to pay off.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 40, 60, 100 fold. That's what the Bible say.
Oh, there you go again. Preach, preacher. Preach.
So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to just keep pouring into it. But, I'm glad to be back with y'all today, man. Our brother had a long week, though.
Wow, what's up?
I done been sick in the last week. I done fell and busted my knee in the last week, bro. Like,
That knee is pink.
That knee looked disgusting.
like this is like one of them kids.
So that was like a lot of blood. Did you have pants on or you had shorts on?
I had shorts on.
Dude, it's not winter time anymore.
I know.
You like one of them dudes, like white dudes, and that where they pants.
Flip flops and sandals year round.
Uh,
Cause you got flip flops on right now.
no, I wore shoes today.
Just
You-
no
you
socks.
You know,
But you in shorts.
I am.
You didn't have no socks.
He
huh?
got on shorts and a jacket. Like his outfit is confused. Like, is it hot? Is it cold? I
I'm
don't
literally coming from around the corner though.
Yeah.
I just needed something to cover the upper body.
I can't come to your house naked. So let me just going around the corner. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. But I had on shorts and it was a day. It was like the first rain or something, first or second rain. And I walked out my mama's house and slipped on her ramp on her front porch and bit it hard. On the bad knee, on the reconstructed knee.
On that new knee.
Man, fell all in the
Robot knee.
mud.
Ooh.
But I was hurt because I just laid there in the mud for a minute. I was just like, I was just like praying to God, just like, please don't let it be broke. I don't want to go to the hospital today.
Oh, that made my balls tingle. Like, you ever seen something like that? Just give you that, like,
My balls don't tingle when I see another man.
man, like,
Whether
like,
they injured or not.
you never had like a tingling in your balls, like give you like a stomach drop, like.
Well, I don't know because I don't got balls.
You never said like a drop, like when I seen it, my stomach drop and my balls tingled a little.
Wow.
Not in a happy tingle, but it's just like
Not in a happy tingle.
Like-
So there's a happy tingle?
nah, I mean like it's just like a tingle, like
I ain't never had a ball tingle, man.
you ain't had a ball.
I done had a stomach drop, but not the ball
Man,
tingle.
Like it's like a gut wrenching, like and you feel something in your balls, like
Yeah,
tingle
well,
is the
yeah,
only thing
nah.
I think of. It may be the improper word to use when you
Hey.
with your knee, but
Nah, it's all good, man. Your balls be
Is
tingling. They be
improper a
tingling.
word or is it improper? Is there a difference?
Improper.
they
okay.
got it. Like she's waiting.
I was waiting for you to say something wrong. You just said a word I
Okay.
didn't recognize.
Well, it's an improper word for me to use with his knee.
I didn't even notice that you said improper.
I said it, and then when I said it, I was like, somebody gonna catch it. What's up, Tiff? What's up with this? What's up? What you got for us?
Hey, this must be the worst time of year for you in terms of TV.
Well, all the shows are like off right now for their winter break or whatever.
Exactly.
It's dumb. And they're all leaving with like major cliffhangers.
And you won't get another new show till like the third week of January.
Yeah, like the 14th, that's when they starting to come back on and stuff. But it's cool.
That's a solid 6 weeks. That's why there was gospel music playing tonight. Wasn't nothing on TV.
I actually have a lot of shows on TV
Yeah, we do.
on the list.
Yeah.
Really?
Your girl's been booked and busy.
Oh, that's right. You been jet setting.
I'm just working.
Yeah, she jet setting.
I'm living out my dream for Brandon.
She trying to live that
Nah,
Dr.
don't tell me. Not now for me.
This is
Don't do it for me. Do it for the love of you.
This is what he wanted for me, right? And now he got it. I be gone for 2 days, and he be coming. When I get back, he be stressed out. Be like, "Dang, I feel like you've been gone for a week." I've been like, "I literally been gone for 2 nights."
Just for 2 days, living their best life.
Nah, I ain't tripping. I'm happy for it, but it do be seeming like hella long. God, dog. 2 days.
It comes back exactly how I left the house.
Hey, when your best employee leave for 2 days,
You notice?
you feel like that.
I'm like, well, did y'all eat? Because the kitchen's still clean. I'm like, well, did y'all eat? He's like,
He don't know.
ain't nobody really been cooking nothing.
The kids been going to bed hungry. Like, is dad gonna offer us anything to eat? Shut up! Don't make them mad.
Or just go make something quick.
It'd be like, go make something or that $5 hot and ready. Like, hey, every day it'd be like, Dad, can we get something else besides pizza?
You know when you getting too much pizza when the kids be like,
Y'all want a hot dog? Cool.
Oh man, I ain't even gonna lie though. Sometimes I don't be wanting to clean the kitchen either. So
You clean the kitchen?
Yeah. First of all, I'm the best cleaner in my house.
Okay.
I was unaware that you cleaned the kitchen.
When I have to.
When somebody dropped the ball.
When somebody ain't home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like to just.
It's easy to clean up when it's just you.
That's true.
Yeah, because all you get a bowl, wash the bowl.
That's it.
Put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, when you got 3 other people that's just messing up stuff that you ain't did, then that's when the problem come through.
I like to get like one dish and just use that dish for everything.
Dude.
And just rinse and reuse. So like I'll get a bowl and use that bowl for everything.
Just have one plate, one bowl, one cup in your cabinet.
No, like get a bowl and use that bowl for like juice.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like
I'm
I'll eat some cereal and then I'll be like, I don't want to get a cup. So I rinse it out and I'll put some juice and some ice in the bowl. Then later on I might put some chicken in. Like the bowl just becomes an all around useful utensil.
Okay.
You know what I've been doing lately? I've been too lazy to wash like spoons and forks and all that junk. So I just put on some gloves and eat with my hands.
But he said that as if he be washing dishes anyway.
I'm just saying though, like when I check in there and the kids,
Hey, man.
it be hey, my son doing that now.
Yeah,
doing
he's doing that tonight.
This nigga's is like, I do not want to wash a spoon. So I'll just eat with my
No,
hands
it's
like an
just easy.
African.
It's
nigga.
just easier, dog. Like to just grab it with your hands and just eat. And just when you done, throw away the glove. And you done. And we got my nieces in them here, so we using paper plates, so it's just all just pow pow pow. One motion. Good to go.
Paper plates
Paper
and plastic
plates.
forks and cups are major key. Because they'll come and get a sip of water and be done with it. And then it's a wasted cup. And then they'll come and get another cup.
Brand new cup.
Brand new cup to get another sip of water.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying, actually.
I dig it.
Hella annoying.
But it's okay with the TV not being, the shows being off because there's so much stuff happening in the news right now.
Like,
You watch the news?
I ain't not talking about like real news. I'm talking about like, entertainment news, social media news.
Like Cardi
I'm talking about like, Cardi B and Offset broke up.
ain't this like the 3rd or 4th time she done broke up on?
Nah. And she showed her baby for the first time.
She did?
I did, yeah.
She
did
showed
the
her
baby.
for the culture.
So that might be why. That might be a real.
You think it was
breakup.
him? That was like, don't show my baby?
It probably was.
Because literally, she made a video yesterday about
Coincidental, she probably like, nigga here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Listen,
he like, I
so
want my baby up.
I mean, she.
I ain't gonna lie. She was too calm in her video for me.
Not like they had already been talking. Like this probably happened a while ago.
They just like,
Yeah,
like,
because
they been done
she
deal.
basically was saying like it just ain't cool. We tried, but it ain't been cool for a minute. But we gonna co-parent, blah blah blah. And then on that post, he commented and said, y'all got what y'all want to the world, I guess. But they're gone. They're done for now. They were actually married too.
Yeah.
So they say.
I mean, I never really expected it to.
You didn't?
Nah,
Why?
there's a lot of different reasons. But
Why? What's give me 2?
Give you 2 reasons.
Yeah.
Offset and Cardi B.
I was thinking that when you said that. Like, I get why you feel like that, but it's just
Reason 1 and 2.
that is heck of funny.
Man, I was looking at him like a Bobby and Whitney type thing behind the
I
scenes.
didn't get
like
Bobby and Whitney with them though.
Nah, bro, I didn't get that either.
I didn't get that. Now Faith and Stevie J.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's a little bit more Bobby and Whitney-ish because the stuff they be doing be kind of like, what are y'all doing?
Crackheadish.
It ain't a little
It ain't
crackheadish. So I get more of
crackish.
that. But when I saw Cardi B and Offset, I never thought Whitney and Bobby.
I mean,
I thought they was a good match. They both was popping.
it really just felt like she got pregnant,
And
and you feel me?
well, they got engaged before she got pregnant.
I mean, I get that, but it just never felt
And I kind of feel like they didn't mean to get pregnant.
right.
Even though I feel like as adults, there's no way that you cannot not.
Hey, so you know them? Like, how you feel like they didn't mean to
Well,
get pregnant?
because she was like,
Right.
she was like
At the
at
top
the
of the
peak.
career.
Like she was
And
like
she's
taking
25,
off.
bro. Like
She hella young. She was taking off.
you
Like
24, your career taking off. You ain't.
she's supposed to be on tour with Bruno Mars right now, but the baby, she was like, I can't.
I just never really. And to me, they never moved as a like.
Hey, y'all believe in
Unit?
abortions?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a hard question.
Why y'all laughing?
It's a hard
because
That's
question.
like
on
that's,
topic.
is it?
Yeah, you
Why?
was talking about because she was on top of her career. She 24.
It's not on topic because she didn't have an abortion, so it's not on topic.
It is, but I'm just saying though. Like, would you if you was in that situation?
I believe in
would
women's
you,
choice.
Okay, would you abort the baby?
No, because I would take proper measurements to not get pregnant to have a baby.
Okay, it
I'm
didn't
a
work.
Republican
It didn't work.
until I get somebody that I don't want to get pregnant. Then I turn into a Democrat.
Pro-choice. Listen, if this is what you want to do,
Then I turn
I
into a
support
liberal
you
quick.
completely.
Hey, the key is to maintain the correct balance of like
Support.
encouragement, but also like grief.
Right.
So you got to be like,
So how would you tell a girl?
You just can't slide her the money for it.
How would you tell a girl that you don't want the baby?
You
This
be
is-
like,
no, this is how you
so
do
what do
it.
you want to
You be
do?
like-
I support you
Hold on,
whatever you want to
next.
do.
You next. You
you be
next.
like, babe, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you, man. Like, have a little jumper running around. I got you, man. But we do got to get a bigger place. And you just started school too.
Real life.
You're gonna probably have to take a semester off and
man,
everything. But
the
if you want to take a
timing.
semester off to have this baby, I'm good. I'm there with you. You
So
know
you're
what I'm
trying to do
saying?
the reverse psychology.
I gotta
like,
get another job too. You know, man, I really only make like 25,000, babe.
I can't be around that long.
Babe, what your mama gonna say? You know she don't really like me. What my mama gonna say? Well, we gonna do this together, man. Like, nah, we ain't getting no abortion.
Me and you against the world.
We're gonna just struggle together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna, you know, what, matter of fact, tomorrow I'm gonna go down to the welfare office, see what's
what
up.
we do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give them that good balance of support, but
And
also
the
like
reality of what's going. You giving up too much game on this. God,
Yeah.
dog.
basically gonna make it seem like it's their idea.
Tiff, how you so since that's what what would you say to that? All right, women's choice. Different question for you. Would you get rid of the baby if you was Cardi B? So you got money, your career is about to pop. You get pregnant on accident, and you're pregnant. Ain't no, I wouldn't get, but you're pregnant. What do you do?
Just for the record, you asked me like three questions in one.
I set the stage for you.
But I'm keeping it.
Keeping it.
Sure, why not? Cardi B.
yeah. If I was her, I'd have kept it too.
Why not? Hey, you know who did
I'm
get an
dumping it.
abortion for their career? What's her name? She a track star. Sandra Ross. Sandra, the black girl. She runs hurdles. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'm gonna show y'all a picture of her.
Jamaican or American?
She is Jamaican.
Look at that. I'm good. Hey,
So do you know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
Nah,
I can't get the name. though.
if I was
Let
her,
me
I
tell
would've
y'all what
kept it,
happened,
bro.
what she did.
I think her keeping it only enhanced her, at least enhanced her in my eyes.
Why you say that? What did it enhance? Her being a
I don't
mom
know,
made
bro,
it
like-
made it more real to you or something?
to me, this is just me, man. Like I don't really like folks that really prioritize capitalism over
a life.
Right, over like real values. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to take a step back and say like, I can make a lot of money in my life, but I may not get another opportunity to have a kid, or to take responsibility for the fact that I was being irresponsible. Nigga, we in this situation. Whoop, like, I always will respect that.
Okay, well,
Until
let me
you
tell
get a
y'all.
side baby.
Oh.
Into a side
Look,
baby.
you know, have you seen her before, Asia? Okay, but let me tell y'all her situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a track star, and so she wrote a book, and it was something. That's when she revealed that she was about to go to the Olympics, and right before the Olympics, she found out she was pregnant,
Ooh.
and she chose to have an abortion
Suck
to
that
go to the Olympics. So this is something that she's been working on for 4 years.
We gotta suck it out.
4 years for this moment, and she chose the moment.
Where's the
I can understand that, because the Olympics only come around.
4 years,
You gonna get the vacuum? What a vacuum at?
listen,
man.
it only come around once every 4 years, and the crazy
And you get
thing
older and older.
is you could be at that age where it's like,
This is it.
Border.
in 4 years from now,
This ain't it.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Tiff. So you gonna suck it out?
If I was her,
Yeah.
I understand why she did it. I'm completely pro-choice in any situation.
Is it a baby or is it just
A fetus?
yeah?
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
Yeah, because if you pregnant and then you have a miscarriage, you're gonna be sad if it's a fetus or not. Like
Yeah, it's a baby.
once the sperm transfer from the balls to the uterus.
You know what? Just all this. I'm with y'all 100%, but it all depends on situation, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really hate on nobody in the decision that they make. I will say that with every pregnancy that I've ever been a part of, there was always that moment of panic where it was just like, what am I gonna do? Because it's just so much that you have to do to be prepared for a kid, and then you're still not prepared. But
Yeah.
at the end of thinking about all of that, like every time I've been like, nah, I want my kid. Even when I've gotten somebody pregnant that I was just like,
What the
you
hell?
is not the one, right? I still was like, man, like I'll figure it out, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm pro-choice.
So you got a chick pregnant, but she had a miscarriage.
I've had a couple miscarriages, a couple abortions.
Okay, 350.
I ain't never.
You never dropped.
You didn't help pay for it.
I ain't never paid.
How you get out?
I ain't never paid, man.
There's a pro-choice. They
That
just hit you with the. I
It's
got
your
rid
choice.
of it.
It's your choice.
Did you have to throw that game, or did they just got rid of it?
You know what? It was the only one time I threw the game, but I wasn't really even trying to throw the game. I was just genuinely panicking. Man,
She's seen the sincerity in that.
and this was right after Nicole got pregnant. I was just genuinely panicking, bro. Like I tell folks all the time, we didn't pay for diapers. You know, diapers was gifted to us by family. And so, nigga, I knew on the second one coming back to back, this was like,
I'm gonna have to pay for some diapers on this one.
man,
Yeah.
this was like 3-4 months after she was born. I was just like, what are we gonna do? Like, we getting mad help right now.
It was like that with 9.
The sympathy vote, that's what I call it. Like they don't know what they doing. Like,
Yeah.
But on that second one, it was just like, oh, they just stupid. They'll figure it out. I didn't want that. They figure it out.
Oh, like getting pregnant right away.
Right,
Oh,
right.
man, I just never understood how people did that.
That boy is in there. Hey, that feel cool? You hurting?
Yeah, that just is.
You not sore?
We
Okay,
didn't
cool.
get busy after the first kid to like 6 months after.
Was it?
Wow.
Yes.
Why?
Well, for one, I was scared because my vagina just went through something very traumatic, and I didn't want nothing else going up in
You
it.
over exaggerating, or was it really?
I am 100%
For real?
for sure because at that point, I was scared to poop. I was scared to do it. I was scared to do everything after I had the baby. So
I was damn near walking.
no. So I knew it was that long because after I was obviously cool, it hurt whenever we tried to do it. And I went to the doctor, remember? And I was like, I think my coochie broke. Like,
I remember that. I forgot about that.
And he was like, because I was nursing, my uterus lines were thin. So whenever we get busy or try to get busy, it would hurt. And I was like, I'm not cool.
Dropping that python, just tell the truth.
Oh my gosh.
Dropping that Jake. Jake the snake. Go ahead, continue with your story.
So it was about 6 months when we really got back into the swing of things.
Yeah,
And then-
she was hurting.
Yeah. And then, I mean, of course, obviously, every kid got sooner and sooner. But all of our kids are like 3 years apart.
There's some people that be having them 9 months to the day down there apart. I'll be like, damn, nigga, she got home out the hospital. You was
Like, hey.
in them guts, huh? Like,
I don't see how, though. Because, like,
Million in that.
man, it's from, with this TMI, but with 9, I had to get cut. Like, it's just, I was not,
Ooh, I seen it.
I didn't even know. He told me.
Oh, see, that made my balls chill. Remember I was talking about it gave me a tingle on my balls.
I understand the
You know
tingle.
what I'm
Yeah, I understand.
Did you get a tingle?
I did.
I told you.
I think that was a little bit of a shared tingle right there.
Yeah, because you know they have this thing called
Mutual
it's
tingle.
called,
I ain't even gonna lie. I got a tingle and a shrivel. You know what I'm
that's,
saying?
hey,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. It makes
it
your
was
balls
like a
tingle.
double dose. I
It's-
just,
Like your stomach drop,
Yeah.
you get a
For
tingle.
those who don't know, it's called, I think, like an episiotomy or something.
the tingle and the stringle.
It's
That's the.
no. What they
Not
do,
balls. I mean, you got the-
it's that
I got a tingle again.
you know that space we had between our
Look, like do like this
vagina
with your finger.
opening and our butthole, like that little that
Like make the peace sign, put it upside down.
they'll cut it to help the baby come out. Which I don't even know why they had
Your
to
balls
do that.
tingled again, huh?
I think it was just a lazy doctor because that boy came out so small. He's my smallest baby, 6'3". I don't think it was necessary to cut me.
You had a new coochie back then.
It was tight.
You had that new. What the hell is going on?
All right, well,
Wow.
that makes sense then.
I thought, wow. He's like, okay, I remember this. Like, we
Yeah, because
straight.
with Chum, I didn't tear or anything.
Yeah, we straight. Bella, she's like, hey, okay. Back at this again, huh?
That's hecka funny. I got cut and I didn't have any epidural or anything, and I still didn't feel it. That's how traumatic of an experience it is, childbirth, which I don't see how people get busy right away. I say all that to say that.
Dude, when they cut that dude, I was like, oh my gosh. Man, he did it so effortlessly, like just.
Well, you know, them scissors is sharp.
No, I'm just saying, like, the baby was like, he just, then the baby just came out like, oh, God. She didn't jump or move. I was like, oh, nigga. Oh.
I had a lot going on right then and there.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky you guys don't have that.
Hey, I could never be a woman. If I was a woman, I'd be a
I'm very
virgin.
grateful that
I
I
ain't having
gotta
no
have a
baby.
kid.
You can be a virgin.
I feel
That's
like
what.
God loves me.
Possibility of having kids scares
Man,
you.
any homosexual rumors about me are false. If it was ever one, because I can't even imagine that, dog.
Having a baby.
No, just a dude and then a baby, like all that go hand in hand to me.
Wait, what?
Please don't ask for clarification. Just let this.
You know what? Hey,
Just let this nigga just talk. Right?
Hey, you know that's going too far left. I apologize.
This nigga was,
He lost me.
we was on a very good subject, and he went combo on us. Nigga, like
I just got lost though for
he
a
went
second.
Cancun on us one time.
Nah, I'm just thinking about two dudes together. I'm like, that's equivalent of having a baby to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just
Oh, okay.
like that's why I say any rumors that if somebody, you know, when we blow up, you know, that's when you blow up, dog. When they put those rumors on you. You ready for that?
Hey, on behalf of Two Dudes and the Chick, we just want to apologize to our listeners
apologize.
for Priest D and his
That ain't right.
Thinking out loud thoughts.
That ain't right.
Exactly.
I
Right.
apologize.
Hey,
All
I'm gonna make my statement right now. I apologize on behalf of everybody.
Okay, here goes another headline going on right now.
Yeah, switch topics. Stop laughing.
Oh wait, it's kind of on topic because it made me think about it, but it's off topic, but it's on topic. Dwight Howard.
Is booty your problem?
What's wrong with Dwight? What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with him?
He can't play basketball no more because he got gluteal.
Dwight Howard with the tranny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he got caught with a tranny?
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, he ain't get caught, but like it's kind of.
She's putting
She
out
got conversations with him on the
like
phone. It
recorded
sounds
conversations of, and she says her name, like his name, like a million times.
Dwight.
You know this was you, Dwight. You know you said you wanted to do me, Dwight. You know you said you wanted to keep, like that's how she was talking, like that with him.
Like,
and
he should
then
have cut the hint. Like this might be recorded. Like he ain't never called my name 10 times in 30
Did that
seconds.
make him gay though?
if he's doing it with a dude, she got a pipe,
Yeah, but she also got titties.
but she has a pipe.
She also got titties.
A pipe is a pipe.
But titties is titties.
Nah, it's like, hey, I was talking to somebody.
Brandon got a good B cup on him.
You think I'm a B cup?
That's probably about a B. Maybe like
I'm
a full
dead,
A.
man.
A full
I'm
A.
dead.
What you think, Cole? Full A?
Boy.
Full B? A B? A little B? That's
I'm
a
a
B,
B?
huh? You're
Hell
kind of busty,
nah.
honey. You're kind of busty.
Look, man.
Hell nah, I'm a B.
I didn't know he got caught.
Chill.
Or I didn't know she put something
Yeah.
out. I just know that he's literally, his injury right now is like gluteal. That's how they describe it.
Really?
You know what I mean? So now I got questions about just how
What
gluteal
exactly
it
is that?
Your glutes?
I'm saying like,
I don't know what his injury is. I just know it got something to do with his butt.
well,
Gotta stay gluten free. Hey, if you hey,
And then he tried to transition
Nah,
like he didn't even say that.
I'm saying, look, hey, look. If back to what Tiff was saying, yes, that's homosexual. If you know that,
that's not what I was saying. That's what he was saying.
You was saying that?
He
What?
asked if he's gay. If
I
he's,
asked if he's
that
gay.
was him.
Yes.
Like,
And I
he-
said yes because he has a
Yes.
pipe.
Like he might
like,
just
dude,
like.
if you know a dude went through the whole transformation and still
Caitlyn Jenner.
no, I'm talking about more convincing than that. Like you just
All
like,
right, well, look. All right, try this on for size. You didn't had everything sexually.
chopped off.
Nah, I'm just saying, like you like Dwight. You didn't like all of your wildest fantasies has come true.
That
Like,
is
ain't
not gonna
that
make
the-
me switch teams?
Ain't
dog.
that the next progression?
Hell nah. For who? You think that would be for you?
Nah, I don't think so. But I'm just trying to help the brother out here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, dog. I don't.
Because it seemed like a lot of. It seemed like there's a trend that's happening, right? Which is like men who have some, or black men, probably white men too, who have some sort of celebrity, right?
Nah.
Like you find that they start going for these trainers.
This is my view on that, dog. It's so many celebrities out there. It's hella celebrities, hella sports people. It's a whole pool of them, and out of them, it is gonna be some people that's not out the closet, behind the scene, and got things that they do, and just the fact that these big time people are getting caught doing that type of stuff, it puts a target on all of them, and then on the industry and all that stuff. But nah, it's just them.
I feel like if you get caught though, you deserve to get caught. Cause you should have had your game on tight.
Yeah, dog. Like I'm not DMing you through my
Right.
blue check.
Like,
My
nah.
blue check, and let you know, like, nah, that ain't going down.
Like it's not going down. Like you're getting completely vetted all the way. Like you're not gonna just catch me on no. I ain't having no phone conversations with you. I ain't sending no text to you.
and you know, she can't. She was saying she could come out because she didn't sign the NDA. Is that the right word?
Yeah, non-disclosure agreement. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he tripping all the way around.
Yeah. So and then a preacher cussed her out.
A preacher?
One of his. Yeah, I want to say, hey, Tip. One of the preacher that cussed out the girl for Dwight.
A preacher cussing out? That
Yeah.
preaching cussing? That
A
cussing
pre-
pastor?
Nah, I'm just saying a preacher tried to like basically negotiate for Dwight. Like, look, you need to stop. And the preacher was like doing a
I
negotiation.
don't know. I didn't see that.
I remember reading about something like that, and she was like, "I ain't signing no NDA. Like y'all tripping. I ain't doing that one."
I mean, look, whatever you like to do on the bed.
And it's not even a big deal if he likes
I
dudes.
just feel like just come out,
Like,
let us know. Because I'm sure Kobe knows. Kobe would be like, yeah, that nigga gay. Like,
his
I
baby
didn't-
mama just, she was on Basketball Wives.
What'd she say?
She made a post. She was like, I'm just going to put this right here for the comments. Like, just this, everybody was going to be on it.
oh, so
she
she
didn't-
been knowing?
I mean, wasn't like, no. She didn't come to his defense. I mean, they're not together or anything, but.
He might do something.
That's cold. Even if he didn't do that, you can't shake that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to
Why?
shake that
Eddie
rap.
Murphy shook it, didn't he?
Nah, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy ain't been the same in the culture
No.
since.
And then they say Richard Pryor got down like that.
But Richard Pryor admitted to it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. If you just own it, like, this is what
Richard
I like.
Pryor didn't get caught. He stated it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was
But
like,
he also made it seem like it was because he was on them drugs.
like, but I'm saying, but he was like, I was going through something, and this is what I did. And then when I got off the drugs, I was like, I'm gonna stick with it for a little bit. Nah, this ain't it. I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he put it out there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if Dwight Howard do like this type of loving, own it and just be
He just admitted, right?
just be in it.
Yeah.
That way you can be free to love who you want to love.
I feel it.
Nah, man, you can't be in the NBA like that open.
Why?
They ain't gonna allow that.
Yeah, they will.
What's that one dude that tried to come to the league, open league gay?
I know
That's
you're talking
football,
about.
though.
I know in football. I'm just saying it ain't no.
He didn't
difference,
make it,
like,
huh?
Nigga, the Warriors got a coach that's gay.
Coach,
The
Black
Warriors?
dude,
coach.
Collins.
That's a coach.
He was a player and he was
They
openly
let
gay.
Magic Johnson play with AIDS. They'll let somebody come who like booty.
Bruh, I feel like when you own the team with somebody, like it's gay people in the NBA.
It is, but nobody's
Absolutely.
open, dog.
It's like
Bruh.
that don't ask, don't tell.
Bruh,
He is.
if
Exactly.
you in the
That's
locker
exactly what it
room,
is.
if you got a gay dude on your team,
You know
he gay.
You know, but I'm just saying you ain't gonna put it out there because you,
You
don't
ain't
want
gonna-
that to brand on your team.
I'm
like
saying
that.
you're not gonna put it out
But
there,
do you
but
think
you
it'll
know
really
he
have an
gay,
effect
and other
on your
people
team?
know
Like,
he
is
gay.
it really that big of a deal? It will
is to
really
them,
mess up
not
your
to
team.
me, but it is
no,
to
you
them.
said
Bruh.
you just said that.
I'm saying I'm not speaking for me particular, but I'm saying
I'm
for
talking
the-
about in general. The statement you just said
Okay.
was they don't want to put a damper on their team.
Okay.
So
you
if
don't want that spotlight. It's not a damper.
If somebody on the Warriors said they had a gay player, that's gonna mess them up.
All right, let's just say
I feel
Draymond.
you.
Let's say Draymond say he gay.
I don't think their
I
team will be
I
affected.
feel you where you saying in terms of like media spotlight.
Exactly. That's
But what I'm
talking
saying is
Isn't
like
all news
if,
good news?
If
Hell
somebody
no.
was on the Warriors gay, bro, they would be cool with it. They would still go out and ball with that nigga every day. They just wouldn't tell nobody.
That's what they're
Well,
doing
they
right
did
now.
show a picture of Dwight Howard grabbing one of his teammates' balls as he sat down in a chair. It was pretty gross.
He did it on purpose.
Is that cool to do on purpose?
I'm saying, like, did he just try to reach for something and grab some balls?
No,
Like,
it was clear as day. I'm
Yeah,
about to show y'all.
You just threw the
It was clear.
conversation off on that.
And the
It
dude
was-
didn't even like
didn't
jump or
flinch.
anything.
Yeah, nah, I'd have
Let me show you. I'm about to pull
socked
it
that
up.
You
nigga.
just can't be ball snatching.
Yeah,
Like, that ain't normal. Like, you gonna
Nigga,
look.
you ever touch my balls? Nigga? We
It's
we
not
fight.
cool.
You ain't
Yeah.
gotta worry about that, Jack.
You ain't gotta worry about that, Jack. That's hecka funny.
Jeez,
Exactly. Keep
man.
your balls over there.
Yeah,
Keep them
please.
tingling in that corner.
First of all, don't even talk about my balls tingling no more. I just
That makes you uncomfortable.
that just makes me feel uncomfortable now. Like nigga, that's what Dwight
I'm
might
not
have thought.
the-
Nigga, hey, your balls tingling. Let me help you out. Like,
Hey, that's how you start them off. Get them comfortable with tingling balls. Huh? Your balls tingling, they just opening, talking
Look at
about
this
it.
video. Let me show you. You tell me what you think.
okay. All right. Okay.
I don't know if I showed you the right video.
Wait, hold on.
Man, she showed the whole
No, he jumped.
highlight.
He
of-
jumped.
No, he did sit next to.
He kind of opened his legs a little bit more, huh?
Hey,
I'm just playing.
I don't know how they got that, but he said he sat next to somebody. It wasn't just.
Did I show you the right video?
Yeah, he was in a suit when he did it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that he. I mean, he didn't grab the balls all the way, but he put his hands between dude's leg, and dude kind of like caressed his hand when he did it.
Oh, let me see.
Here, look.
Yeah, keep watching, man. You gotta pay close attention. Don't worry, you'll see that big old hand when it get right in that
His
wrong
hand is
spot.
probably really big too.
Dude.
That was intentional. That was not no accident. Because if you needed help sitting down, like put your hand on his knee or something, right?
Man, come on.
Hey. He was trying to do it incognito, but not too incognito.
What?
Why you touching his balls?
Why?
He licked his fingers too.
Brandon,
Oh,
you
that's
didn't-
it. Brandon added extra, like Brandon gonna have the people like, we gotta find that video. He looked his fingers like, nah, he didn't lick his fingers. He just got a little touchy feely. Look, he wouldn't be the first. He won't be the last.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm like, man, hey, I already talked about that when I was talking about Cancun, but like, I don't have no problem with any homosexual dude, but I don't like undercover dudes.
That's what I'm saying. Just own it. Be who you
like,
gonna be.
Like, let me know when I'm around. Don't bamboozle me.
Hey, it's interesting. It's this conversation right here when I was filling out that application for the podcast. That's one of the things that I was highlighting was just that like we regular people trying to talk to other regular people that don't necessarily have the most sophisticated grasp around these topics. You know what I'm saying? Like we working through our issues and expanding our minds at the same time, but we ain't all the way like
There.
yeah. So you might get something out of us that's just like, and then we work through it through the conversation. Like we started with the like, and then we like evolved to the like, he should just come out and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we worked ourselves through that. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
As opposed to like, I just don't be liking when folks just act like, oh, if you ain't already accepting this to the fullest degree, then you, and be like, nah, bro, it's a process.
Yeah.
You should put emu oil on your knee.
Emo, I thought that was for hair.
I mean, I
for
put
everything.
I put coconut oil on it.
You need to get that emu oil.
You know, the reason why it looked like this right now is because I picked the scab off earlier today.
Why did you do that?
'Cause
Like a little kid.
The scab was just looking nasty, so I picked it off.
That looks gross, sir.
Disgusting.
It looks like you fell to your meat.
It don't look that bad to me.
You've been living with it for a minute.
I have
Hey.
been living
Hey, I got
with
a
it.
question.
Wait, hold on. I have one more hot
ahead.
topic. Before we move on, I want to hear what y'all think about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Hey, I just watched his interview on Breakfast Club like a couple days ago.
Charlamagne tried to tell him. Everybody tried to tell him.
Fat Joe.
Everybody.
It was crazy because I also watched Love and Hip Hop, where they had Alexis Sky meeting with Treyway, and so like when Tekashi was talking in the interview, I was like putting it
I think you
together.
should let the people know that you like these ratchet TV shows.
I don't like these ratchet TV shows.
Oh.
I just watch like one-off episodes here and there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he saw that one-off episode you just seen was the latest one that just came on, but it's cool.
No, it ain't the latest one that just came on.
Oh, it's
you know what I'm
not?
saying? Is it?
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
It
I
is.
will also say though, as I was watching that episode, like it turned me off because of Joe and his girl.
That's just dumb.
Right. It's like it
That
was like
is just dumb.
y'all shouldn't have just had them on the show. Like if y'all was if this was gonna be their storyline,
Okay,
like
pause, because we can talk about that in a second. But Tekashi 6ix9ine got arrested by the feds for
no,
racketeering.
his life got saved by the feds.
What?
Oh well, in retrospect.
Yeah.
Break
But then
that
they
down.
trying to get him in jail.
No, because the feds basically was saying that they was making a
They're about to
case
kill him.
against him, and they was like, because they was about to kill him, they was like, oh, we gotta arrest
Yeah.
him now, like we gotta move.
Because the streets was gonna kill him.
Right.
Okay.
But he got arrested for racketeering and firearms, something like that.
Firearms and
Hey, what's
plotting to kill
racketeering?
somebody.
That is when you have an organized gang or something, and you're doing harmful.
Organized crime.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
Right. And so, from what I understand, I guess when the feds pick you up, it's like a 97%,
Chance you going to jail.
like, because they only come when they got something.
At that Fed time, you gotta do 80%, right?
I found both of his interviews.
The very first one, I couldn't even watch it on Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get through that first one.
I got through it, but he
he calmed down.
Yeah, he was way calmer.
This
On the
last
second
one, yeah, I really could not
first
get
one.
through it because it was just like I
He'd
can't.
be like, move this. Yo,
no,
yo.
he was like,
yo,
"This is his glasses." He
check
was
this
like,
out.
Hold on.
He's like, see, you got to understand.
On the
Hold
first
on.
one?
No, on the second
No,
one.
the second one.
Oh, I seen
And
the
then
second
he
one.
said,
constantly-
and then he did one of your moves. He seen his reflection in the mirror and just started staring at himself.
Yeah, he constantly.
It was just hecka funny though.
He'd be
But
taking long pauses. He'd be like,
I mean, he still thinks he's the best. He still thinks he's greater than everybody
Hey, you
and
know
everything
what?
like
I
that.
like him. I like his character though.
Do you?
I do. I like his confidence. I like how he like.
I was, yeah.
I like how he moved.
You like how he moves?
I don't like how he moves.
When I say
I
move,
can't
I'm
stand
talking about.
how
I'm
he
talking about
moves.
like he funny to me. Like you know what I'm
He
saying? Like
funny.
like them interviews, like how cocky
You like
he
his
is.
music too.
I only know one song that sick as tippy tippy
Exactly what it
I've been-
sounds like too.
I've been meaning to listen to the new CD.
Oh yeah, he
Boy,
dropped
'cause
it, so it
just
wasn't
came out.
supposed to drop, but then they were like,
They ended
"Trick
up
that. We gonna
dropping it.
try and take as
Fine,
much as we
like,
can,
hey,
because
let's
it's
ride
about
this
to."
wave. About to get
But
nasty.
but people are saying that they probably had like an informant in the crew, because basically right after he fired everybody, like the Treyway,
Yeah.
boom, everything like
No, they said it was. They said it was that, and they said it was the Breakfast Club interview.
yeah.
What?
He
Yeah,
didn't even say nothing on the Breakfast Club though.
yeah, but they.
Oh, he was talking major smack about Treyway on the
Right.
Breakfast Club. Maybe
So-
that's why. Basically saying that he made them, and
Yeah.
if I never said Treyway, it would be no Treyway.
Yeah,
And
you got a point.
And then he basically said that Treyway was stealing money from him.
yeah, a lot of money.
Right. So they right.
Wait, so hold on. So who is Treyway? Is that
That's homeboy.
so? Is that a record label? Because Alexis
Yeah.
Sky, back to Love and
That's
Hip Hop.
right.
Treyway, no,
management.
Treyway was the dude that put the chain around.
So that's a
Alexis.
person.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the actual dude
But
that
he,
was like, you
that's their
gotta.
management though, right?
Right.
That's their
Yeah.
management.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
his
yeah.
management.
Okay. Ooh, Alexa might need to get a new deal.
Yeah. When the CEO was in jail, yeah, you might want to find a new
Yeah.
company.
Pawn that chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Fetty Wap, yeah, y'all both might want to find a whole new.
Yeah, but
New
back to
thing.
Love and Hip Hop, I don't know. I find it kind of strange because I feel like Joe Budden is always like, I'm real and all this stuff. But their storyline is so generic
Fake.
and so
Whack.
dumb. Like, come on, Joe. Really?
Hella
What's
whack.
going on with them, Brandon? Since
I seen that one.
you seen that one, how he ain't trying to
Yeah.
get busy with Sin
Yeah.
Hella
Santana.
whack.
Yeah, she let me out the car, Joe.
She got a room and stuff.
Hella whack.
And he's like, I just want to go home.
She about to be extra.
Yeah.
She
she's
have a-
super
I think-
extra.
She have another baby is
You know what?
done for
She
her.
pregnant?
No,
No, I'm saying if she do, it's done.
Hey, I think Joe doing this for her.
the show.
Yeah.
I
'Cause this
can
don't
see
seem
that.
like a Joe Button type.
Well,
move.
remember he was on the show before.
No, before even
proposing to
it,
people in Times Square and everything.
But his since he's gotten his podcast going, his
Joe
like,
popping.
his persona has changed. You know what I mean?
But his persona is like not what it is on the show. Like it's just dumb. Their storyline is dumb.
yeah.
I think he just rolling with the punches and like, you know what? I'm doing this to put her on.
While his
feel you on
storyline
that.
is dumb, it's definitely at the same time relatable.
so it's relatable, right? Like
But it's dumb.
Like I
Because
get
I don't believe it.
I get the relatableness,
But I don't believe
like
them.
one, he 38, she 20, mid 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So you would anticipate like just they libidos would be.
Not that off. 38 ain't old.
I'm not saying it's that old, but I'm just saying it would be in different spaces. I'm not saying that it'd be, saying that off. But I just feel like they over. Like, there's no way that nigga is not smacking.
Right. And she's throwing it at him.
Right. Like, there's no way y'all gonna tell
And
me.
this ain't even like his first kid or nothing. Like,
Right.
come on,
But
Joe.
I mean, like she ain't the same sin that she was.
she
before
still
got
looks
pregnant.
bad.
Bruh.
She's
I get that,
still
but
banging.
to you, but to Joe, like he like you probably need to lose 30.
Brennan,
I'm just saying, though, you don't
but he
know,
not
like, you
saying
don't-
that. But he's not
just
saying
saying
that.
that he's busy and
okay.
everything
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
not saying that. He's just saying like I got work to
the
do.
The vagina's still the same,
He's not saying that at
no
all.
matter how much extra weight is added.
And I mean, I'm not saying that with the issues that they bringing up is not real.
I just don't
Because
believe
Joe has
it.
talked about like I wasn't there for my first kid,
Right.
so I want to enjoy everything with this kid.
She said vagina is the same no matter how much weight is added to it. Vagina is a vagina.
No,
Yes, it is.
That's a woman's perspective.
No. And y'all really need to get rid of that perspective.
In the case of Sin Santana,
Nah,
she
it's not.
ain't that much bigger
But
than
I'm
what she
to
was.
you.
No,
That's
she
what-
is.
To
No,
you.
she's not.
No,
She gained weight,
She's
Chip, like,
chunkier.
Oh my
She look
God.
good,
She's
but
always been thick.
No,
Nah.
but she at another level of thick.
Nah, yeah, when she walked away, I was like, damn, she did get thicker. Like
Hey, when she walked away, I was like, please don't get pregnant again.
Yeah, it's like
because you're
she
never
not the same.
ever
Just
gonna
like-
get back
she's not the
Whatever.
same.
to
but
that old sin, nigga.
She not the old sin, and Joe could. I'm not saying that.
Hey, you
that's
know
the
she got
issue.
them Latina black jeans, nigga.
Yeah, she double whammy. You know?
Man, she a baby away from just looking like just one of them mamas where you just be like, man, she was bad back in the day, bro. But
She bad now, but I'm
she's
just
guys are
still
a
bad,
tough
but
crowd.
she chunky.
You guys are a tough crowd because she looks good.
she missing the whole point. Like
I know.
there's
I
no
know.
point even going there.
She do look good. Nobody's saying she don't look good.
She looks great.
She look bad.
Yeah, she bad. But
You
I'm
just saying
saying
that.
compared to what Joe like used to like Slim Sin, like he
Nah,
could be
nigga.
like.
I feel like just from looking at him interact on the show.
What I'm saying,
like,
people got types. I'm not even saying that that's their issue, but he may have a type.
he could be, but I'm saying from seeing their interactions on the show, nigga, when he look at her, nigga, he's looking at his queen, like the woman he in love with. So it ain't no way you gonna.
And like
sit
I
there.
said, like we said, this whole storyline is fake. So like,
Very fake.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
hella
he's just
fake.
rolling with the.
But it was
I
just
mean-
a bad one. Like just like why
Yeah.
y'all couldn't find some
Else
other
to
drama
do.
for them.
No.
All them fake Safari. Safaris is fake.
The only one that was real was Treyway.
Alexis
Oh,
Scott,
with
yeah.
Alexis Scott. No, her whole thing is Fetty Wap not wanting to take a test to put all the
That's
rumors
whack
to
too,
rest that that's his baby. And also, too, she was talking about the baby being on Medicaid, and then she caught so much backlash from that.
Medicaid, for real.
Oh, did she?
Well, why? I mean,
Because everybody, I guess people
because what
probably
she putting
don't
out there.
know how Medicaid works, but everybody's like, why is your baby on Medicaid and you in a fur coat?
Man, that's a 21, forever 21 fur coat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people,
Ridiculous.
hey, people be in people's
But her
pockets,
baby
man,
was
like,
a micro preemie though, and
Them
she
bills.
responded and she was like, "My baby was a micro preemie, so off top, they're automatically qualified because that's
I was
expensive.
gonna say them bills, like people in people's pockets.
Expensive.
Man, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say because that's
Say it.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I want to know.
Probably shouldn't say it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I need to follow Tiff's advice.
All right, clean it up.
Probably can't be cleaned.
I
Talking slow.
follow.
Talk slow.
I follow Alexis Sky on IG,
All right.
and
Okay.
when I seen the baby, I was just like, oh, okay, that's the baby. And then when she said on the show, like, my baby didn't have 4 brain surgeries,
You were like, that's why the baby head's so big.
not necessarily that. I was just like, that's why the baby looked the way the baby
Well,
looked.
you didn't know the baby was a micro preemie.
I knew the baby was a micro preemie. I didn't know that the baby
Baby
had
got a big
4
head.
brain surgeries.
That baby went through it. I mean,
So,
she
like-
documented it all.
So I give her mad. I
was a
give her
lot.
mad props for like.
But she
just,
took a lot of slack through it all because she had the baby, but she was still, because you know how she makes her money
Right.
is hitting the club, doing appearances, doing
Right.
photo shoots. Like that's her livelihood.
Right.
But she was catching a whole lot of slack because the baby was in the hospital and she was here. Even though social media, what people show you, isn't
Like real life.
in its entirety. They
Right.
just take a small portion. Like, for example, how we was talking about, my brother was like, y'all be so busy taping instead of watching the concert. We was like, we take like 2 minutes of the concert.
Yeah, people. That's all.
You got to remember, these clips are.
You was there.
These clips are a minute long here,
like,
people. And the concert was like 5 hours.
But I feel where your brother coming from in that you can be at a concert and you see people just constantly.
No, some people do tape the whole thing. But my
You know what I
point
mean?
is that people
you.
were judging her because like the baby was in the hospital for like months. And then when the baby got out, like literally the next day, she was doing an appearance out in another state or something like that.
Man, it reminded me of somebody said to me, I forgot who said it, but it was like, blood. I was watching it and I was into it, but it was too many clips. I think you had like 15 of them. I'm like, nigga, I was there for like 8 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I ain't even think about that. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to do that for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let y'all know what's going on, but
I don't know. That's why I say I respected her for that, because from my vantage point, I would see her do stuff like go to a club.
That's her hustle.
Which of course you'd be like, why is she at
That's
the
her
club?
job.
Yeah.
But then like right after the club, she be with her
At the hospital.
with her baby, and at that point you'd be like, I gotta respect your hustle, because that's your hustle.
Well, because in normal life, okay, we have babies, and then they only give us like 6 to 8 weeks, and then we gotta go back to work.
And she don't get no maternity leave.
It's not no maternity. Yeah, she only make money when she hit them streets.
It's just like
literally.
as soon as you lose weight, you right back at it. So
and she hacking. I didn't know she was that young.
how old is she?
She only like 24.
For real?
I didn't know Tekashi 6ix9ine was that young too. He only 22.
yeah, I knew it was that young.
I didn't realize he was that young.
You got to be that young to get you.
It makes sense though now to see how he moved. He's so young, and now he about to be in jail for a long time.
What's they trying to give him?
If he make it.
Let me tell you. So he gonna be in there for a long time. Enough for he had a sexual misconduct charge that he was on probation for.
Yeah.
The judge was like, okay, this case is closed. You don't have to owe us any community service, no more time served, because basically he can't fulfill it because he in jail and he ain't getting out no time soon.
Dang.
Yeah.
Bro, his trial not till September of next year.
Damn.
Yeah. It's pretty much a wrap.
Kicking it.
That's unfortunate though, because he had a lot of potential.
It is unfortunate.
He was just too loud though.
Career over before.
But do you think though that it was the way? It obviously was the way he moved.
Yeah. It was the way he moved, but it was also the way people allowed him to move.
Man, they just allowed him to do whatever he wanted to
saying?
do. Like you had nobody in your corner telling you that wasn't cool.
That's that yes man.
Like nobody.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But as he soon realized, like, folks was letting him do whatever he wanted to do because they was getting paid.
They was taking
right, like
they cut.
They was getting
Go
paid.
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I can see how he could get easily caught up into that type of world. Like if you making money
and able to do whatever you want to do,
you're able to do what you want, and then you making money, and people like, and you like, hey dog, what you think about this? And that person that's getting money be like, yeah, nigga, try it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool.
This dude was breakdancing in the middle of his bodyguard, rolled with like 10 big dudes. Like it was just too much. He was just too much. He was too extra. I feel like he was a phony. I think that's what happened when you pretend.
You know,
you can only pretend for so long.
It's interesting because when I was looking at the interview on Breakfast Club, I realized that he got taken down like just a couple days afterwards.
Yep.
And I was thinking to myself, like, what is it like to be like
up here?
I was just gonna say to be like envying them, to where like your job is to interview the next up and coming, but you gonna always outlast 90% of the folks that you interviewing.
Right.
You gonna see them come and go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Entertainment though, dog. Like,
I mean, it is entertainment, but to me, that's I don't know. I just feel like it was
they picked the right job in the entertainment business.
I just feel like that was hella surreal. Like you could literally just be like, 2018,
gone tomorrow.
We got to know Tekashi. 2019,
he's
not even on our record.
It was only like a year, too.
It's only a year.
Think about all these podcasts that fell off in a week. This guy. Now I know that's off topic, but me and John was talking about that. Like, dog, it's people that we didn't start off with.
Yeah.
That ain't podcasting no more. And I'm
Nah.
hitting him up like, dude, like, yo, this.
Maybe they're just on break.
And I'm like, hey, yo, we only been in the game
Like
for
us,
4 months. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
4
somebody
months.
might looked at us and was like, "Toodles the chick that put one out
I
this
knew
week."
it. I knew it.
It's a done deal, man. It's a wrap for them.
It's
Right.
good though.
Nah, it just I don't know, bro. It was a surreal moment for me just to think like you in an industry where you literally make money off of seeing people rise and fall. So you get to talk about them when they come up, and you get to talk about them when they fall down.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Jay-Z. It was his birthday yesterday. He hella old.
49.
Hey, when you said that, he said like, I thought it was gonna be somebody like you knew.
Like we
or-
did?
Yeah, like she said like, shout out to my
Well,
cousin.
you know,
man.
I feel like
he
I
just-
know them though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
He 49. I thought he was already 49.
I thought it said he 49.
let me see how old is he.
Okay. I thought he was older
He
than that.
old though. I think it's so dope that he old.
Hey, you know why?
And still relevant.
That's what I was finna say. Hey,
I love
he
that.
Is setting the bar
He's 49.
for hip hop. He's.
Are you a Jay-Z fan?
I am.
You cannot not be a Jay-Z.
I
He's
am,
pushing the envelope
but-
on hip hop.
I
But
don't know. I kind of feel
so like what was that last year? 444 came out.
444. Yeah, niggas, come on, man. Don't tell our age now. Come on, dog.
What's that?
What's that? 42, 32. He got a club named 4040. That's the,
So that came out last year. I'm listening to it. I really deep dived into it.
the game.
Like when he, I deep dived into the videos that he did with other men, and they were just talking about all these different things. And then to hear like, oh, this nigga 49, like it was really kind of revelation because it's like, damn, nigga, you having these epiphanies,
At 49.
right? Like you having these real life, gotta get my life together epiphanies in your mid 40s.
Do young people like Jay-Z though?
They gotta like something.
They
about
gotta
Jay-Z.
respect him. Like
Yeah.
it's
They're
just-
like
it's
an
just-
OG. Like
it's
they
like
just
that
gonna-
Godfather. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like he's still dope.
Yeah.
Because 444 was definitely not like a club banger album.
Nah, it wasn't.
But I'm saying,
But
it's
it was still
it's
a
set-
good
it's set
album.
for his age.
So-
you know
For
what I'm
his
saying?
age, for his
ain't
peers.
Ain't nobody in hip hop
Nah.
dropped the album at 48.
Yeah,
that's
Right.
relevant and that pushed.
But
the
and still, because he just did
And
he's
still-
featured on Meek Mill.
But I'm saying
album and
he
stuff.
had 48 pushing it like he 20, like he
Right.
6'9" age and
But it-
selling tours like that.
It ain't.
Yeah.
There's also a space for his type of music because everybody not putting out albums that are actually like,
Solid.
yeah, like a lot of people just putting out a collection of like
Singles.
Hell of songs.
singles. That's
yeah.
basically what it is. Like there ain't like folks ain't doing albums where it's like they telling the story. Like you listen from track one to track, and it's like, oh, they didn't told a
A
whole
cohesive album.
Exactly. It's just like we're gonna put as many hits.
That's because
as
the
many
Carters.
singles.
The Carters are amazing. Just saying.
I walked right into that.
I'm just saying though. That's kind of what Beyonce does too. Now, not in her early albums, but these last couple.
I mean, and everybody,
Lemonade. I know you was
Everybody
feeling
don't do
Lemonade.
everybody don't do it, but
You was feeling Lemonade.
yeah, I said that.
I know.
I said that. I said that I was like compared to her other ones. I was like Lemonade was the one that I was feeling it, but it had that same quality, like
Story.
it was a story
She went
from
through
like,
every single emotion.
Hey, what did B come out?
B.
Didn't she have an album called B?
No.
What's the fourth one called?
B Day.
There you go. Come on now. She didn't want to help me. But that one was hard too.
I did help you. I told you the name of the album.
But I feel like, I think Jay has been doing that. Like Pac used to do that. Like a lot of the older artists, I feel like
hella music that he ain't just put out.
nah, it's just that when they put an
They
album
put out
together,
substance.
they put an album together. It was like we gonna have like 3 banger singles, but the rest of it is Kendrick Lamar the same way. Like we putting the album out. Whereas like
We gonna touch the thugs.
So is
we gonna
Jay-Z
touch the
considered
ladies.
what is it called?
What?
Conscious rapper?
I don't think so.
I won't give him that.
Yeah,
Not that deep?
Yeah, I don't think so.
He just be spitting game, but he ain't that deep.
I just think he
You spitting game, you just spitting game.
He said he wanted to be like that, but it wasn't making no money. I forgot how he worded it though. 'Cause he said I wanted to be like Common, but it didn't make no common sense. I forgot
Well,
what he
that's
said.
dope
I know I'm
though.
quoting it
I just
wrong,
think that is dope that he's still able to put out music. He's still able to be on rappers who is popping be featured and still be relevant. Like that's dope.
Yeah, and he didn't make that transition. He didn't make that like common Ice Cube transition where it was like at some point they realized, okay, music is cool, but I'm gonna transition into like
acting.
You know what I mean? Like that's how they've kept their careers
acting
going. Yeah. Snoop is like Snoop don't really make music no more. Snoop just is like
he dropped 3 albums.
We were just listening to his gospel album tonight too.
When you come in, you was listening to Snoop.
Wait, he had a gospel
album?
A
whole gospel album,
bro.
Hey, it kind of slapped.
And it slapped.
What it is a whole bunch of features.
He said he did it for his mama, so she could have something that she could listen to.
But that...
And he dropped 2 albums,
But that really kind of say what I'm saying about Snoop is like, if Snoop drop an album, it ain't hitting like Jay-Z. But I feel like Snoop just get love because he...
Snoop.
Yeah,
but
he like really the godfather.
He's in television too.
Look,
he got that show with Martha Stewart.
People look at Snoop as he's doing it for a passion because he's Snoop. They look at Jay-Z like, I can't wait till he drop another album. Right. That's the difference between the two.
I brought up Jay-Z because it was the Global Citizen Festival over in Africa, and they were performing and they did their song with Pharrell, and Pharrell came on stage with them, which is not normal. And he messed up. He forgot all of his lines.
Which one? What song?
I can do anything.
Oh.
He messed up. Like, and Jay was like rapping his song. Like, you just don't do that.
That's not good.
You don't do that.
Not when you with the perfectionists.
Not when you with them.
Yeah. No, he like, come on, nigga.
Man. Because, BB keeping it. Because remember when Michelle
she
filmed 106?
She messed up. She messed up at the concert and then freestyle something.
She
and
did,
got back
and
on
I
beat.
didn't even notice it. I was like,
I messed up, but I'm gonna bring it back because I'm the B and I'm the queen. like oh.
But wait a minute, y'all don't remember when Michelle fell on 106, and they just kept them.
Just kept on going.
They kept it. The show must go on. She fell down the flight of steps and got back up on cue, like on the right beat. She's amazing. Yes.
Dang.
Flight of steps. And then came back and was like, "Ooh, that hurt." But she did not miss a
Wrap
step.
my ankle when we do this next
beat.
wardrobe.
When I tell you, she's amazing. We were talking about that the other day. It was on accident, but my niece asked who is the Michael Jackson of our time right now, and I said Beyonce.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I can't argue. I can't argue it.
Think about it. I have time.
I can't argue.
I hate giving her any credit when Tiff is around.
Listen,
I
one thing I am fair. If you can bring up a valid point, okay, you win. Like she's in Lion King. I'm not excited about that because she's not really that great on voiceovers.
She's not great at acting, period.
Okay, so then it's like she did really good in Dreamgirls. I love that movie.
Yeah, she did.
No, she
stepped it up.
No,
What? He's just a hater.
She was supposed to be the main.
I gotta see it
She
again.
was not the main character in Dreamgirls. Jennifer Hudson was the main character in Dreamgirls.
Jennifer Hudson outperformed her and became
because that is what happened in the real Dreamgirls.
No, but she was not the main character because
Oh
Jennifer
my
Hudson.
gosh.
Jennifer Hudson was done like halfway through the movie.
No, that song, and I'm telling you, what? That is
And
like
I
the
am
biggest song
telling
ever. What are you
Bruh.
talking about?
No, she was not.
What are you talking
She
about?
was not the main actress.
Jennifer,
She was a supporting actress.
Jennifer Lewis is the main. That's
No.
like
She
you're
was a supporting
tripping.
actress. Listen, when your role is done halfway through the movie, you are not the primary actress.
Her role wasn't done. What are you talking about? She left Dreamgirls, but then she did the solo thing.
No.
I am changing.
No.
She did that thing. They did that, and then
No.
they came back. You're bugging.
No. We got to watch the movie though. She
Watch
had like
the movie.
she
I
had
can
like
tell you the movie.
she had like 3 scenes afterwards.
No, and all her
No.
songs she did was
Summer
big.
something I don't
Oh,
know
never should have known.
Nope. It was supposed to be
This would
Beyonce.
be- It wasn't Beyonce.
Beyonce
What
got
are you
out acted.
talking about?
That's how dope Jennifer Hudson was. Beyonce got out acted in that movie.
I'm not even. That's just dumb. You sound dumb.
We can look it up. We can IMDb it right now. I bet you they would say
Remy
that.
Ma on you.
That what's her name?
Sounds so dumb.
Because he do sound dumb.
Why?
He's saying that Yes, she out acted her because that was her role to do that.
No.
Ain't nobody, that song itself, like that movie is revolved around that song.
No, she was just that dope, and then people watching was like, oh, she must be the man. It was like, nah, it was supposed to be Beyonce.
I don't think so.
Beyonce was just that terrible.
I don't think so. Oh, there goes that girl.
But
He still ain't answered the question.
What was the question?
Michael Jackson.
Oh no, I gave you your props. like if you thinking about Michael Jackson in terms of like
Entertainer.
who is an entertainer, an innovator, yada yada yada. Like you got to give it to Beyonce.
I agree.
Cause it ain't no male. Like who is right now like the male like Michael Jackson or Prince? Somebody that's been in the game for a while, but just also like
you gotta give it to Jay-Z.
Nah.
I'm talking about like I was gonna say Jay-Z, but I'm talking about like R&B.
Like an entertainer, like
Right, somebody that's
dancer, singer, put on a show.
You gotta give it to who Trey said.
Bruno Mars?
If it ain't Bruno Mars, then who is it?
I guess it don't have to be nobody.
Then it's Beyonce. Go right back to Beyonce.
No, he said male.
Then it got to be like I can't think of nobody than Bruno Mars at this moment right now. I'm pretty sure it's somebody out there if they throw it out, but it ain't Chris Brown.
No.
Who? It ain't Usher,
He just dropped an album too.
but it ain't him.
Oh, definitely ain't Usher.
Nah, cause when I see Usher dance, I be like, go sit your daddy self down.
All right, we can start back.
You was recording, right?
Nah, something happened where it just stopped.
How long ago did it stop?
I don't know.
I'm about to say we about to have another 2-week break because I'm not doing this again.
Maybe a couple minutes ago.
Oh, this nigga.
I don't know what we'll end up.
Okay, we were talking about Redbox. We saw the Meg, Alpha. Alpha was good. It reminded me of Mel Gibson movie. What was that one movie called?
She put me on the spot.
Do you see that one movie, Mel Gibson? He didn't. It was like a non.
Apocalyptico.
That was a good one.
No, I ain't never seen
You
that.
never seen that?
What?
Apocalyptico.
Mel Gibson. So we saw Alpha, the Meg. What's that other movie? Avi.
That's all on Redbox.
Yeah, with what's his name? Michael B. Jordan. What's the movie?
Little boy with the gun.
What is it called though?
I don't know.
God
I
dog
don't
it.
know. It's a little black boy with a gun.
Y'all just been chilling.
Nigga.
Yeah, and then Uncle Drew, and then
past
Crazy
the
Rich Asian, which was a really good movie.
I like Crazy Rich.
That was good. What's another one? Is that all of them?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did like Crazy Rich Asians.
You ain't got to lie. It's fine if you liked it.
I did say that.
No, you said I ain't gonna lie. I did like it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I felt like that was one of the dopest
Crazy Rich Asian
wedding scenes I had ever seen. Though.
with her walking in
Did
the
you
water.
cry?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
you
cry?
better not
I
have
didn't cry.
cried. I'm about to say if
no.
you cried.
I didn't cry, but I thought it was.
I know.
hella
I
dope.
was like, dang, look at the fireflies. The kids was like, it's just sticks, mom. I was like, y'all don't see it.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got that eye.
First of all, when I first seen it though, I was just like,
Why
"This
they in
is
the garden? Like,
yeah." I was like,
This
"This
is a bit
is
much.
hella ugly." I was just like, "Hey, tripping." But then when the water came down, I was like,
and then she did like
that's
this with her
dope.
feet.
Yeah, I was just like, that's dope.
That was good.
They should have had some lily pads and things.
Yeah, they should.
Hey, but what do y'all think about that? So
Let me ask my question. 'Cause y'all
Okay.
just got okay. Hold on to that. And Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah, we just saw that too. Mission
Homeboy,
Impossible
yeah.
Fallout.
Look, you both of y'all answer this.
I haven't seen the movie though.
Okay, look.
You need to get up on your red box.
If your spouse, if somebody you love is in danger, like they got a gun to their head, right? You either gotta let them die or save 3 other countries from getting blown up, like saving millions of people.
Is that what happened in the movie?
Yeah, that in the beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
I did see that.
Oh,
part.
I
So
missed
what you
that
gonna
part.
do? You gonna let them pop off the homie, or you gonna save a million people you don't know?
No, I'm gonna let it pop off the homie.
Oh, is that why he shot the black dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then he
okay.
went over there and they stole. The,
Well, it makes sense
vibranium.
if he know that he can shoot the guy and he not die. Why not go for it?
In that moment, you have a job to do. Your job is to
Protect.
protect millions of
So
people.
your job won't let your wife get killed in the head?
Yo, that's part of your job. Your job is to let somebody.
Once you take on that responsibility.
So you saying like you right now?
That's what he's saying, man.
You gonna let your wife die?
That ain't
No.
my job.
No, I'm talking about him right now. I'm talking about just him, like you. Like what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's my job. Like if you told me right now, like
Wait, I'm
It,
confused now.
it ain't your job. It ain't
okay,
your
it ain't
job.
my job, but
It
if
ain't your
You're
job.
just the
But right
husband
now,
and the father.
but
Right.
right now you got the option:
saving.
a loved one, or letting saving a million people, or saving that loved one.
Where are these million
And we don't
people
know
at?
where it's gonna pop off at.
Because what if it's all your rest of your loved ones?
We don't know. It's you rolling the dice. You could be safe where you at, but like we know a million people gonna die somewhere.
if it's my wife,
It's a loved one that
No.
you really love.
listen.
Let's be specific.
If it's my wife, I'm saving my wife. If it's you, you gotta die.
All right, damn. That hurt.
And
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let Tiff know. She gonna be mad, but I'm gonna be like, his death saved millions of others.
And I'm
Go
be like,
ahead.
you don't even know
That's
them.
how I was thinking. You ain't know
don't
them
even
niggas,
know
dog.
them.
Like you,
It don't matter.
you a hero to nobody, and
A
I'm
hero
dead.
of
Like,
none.
you know what I'm
It don't
saying?
matter.
What you doing, Tiff?
Do you really want to live in a world where you didn't do your job and half the world is now
Yeah, it
blown
ain't
off
your
the
job
map?
no more. I just said just period. Like
No, but okay. But do you really want to live in a world where you turn on the TV and you like, damn, I could have saved
So
that whole
you think
country?
they're going to give you a cookie or something?
Well, yeah, because
I don't need a cookie.
All right, I'm gonna come back to you, Tiff. What you gonna
He
do?
mad.
What you gonna do, Tiff? Nah, I'm gonna come back to you.
He mad.
What you gonna do, Tiff?
I'm killing the world.
Hey, I'm with you. Like, hey, I don't know them niggas, man. I apologize, but a lot of things go on in the world that I don't know, and I need my wife. So y'all got peace out. That's what I'm doing.
Ultimately, it's gonna affect you anyway. This is a global economy, so whatever happened across the world, you might not know them people is gonna affect your pockets.
That's cool, but I still got my people with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna go through it together. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm straight.
All right, so what I was going to ask is on Crazy Rich Asians, it's about, this guy who is super duper rich and the girl didn't know. Do you guys think that if you guys was rich, like stupid rich, like how he was in a whole nother country, would you tell who you're dating
I wouldn't.
about your pockets, or would you?
I wouldn't, but she gonna know.
So first,
that
can
I'm
I say
rich.
Aquafina was hella dope in that movie?
Who is Aquafina?
The best friend. She's by far my favorite.
Oh, the
character.
Asian Ellen.
Yeah.
The Asian
was
Ellen.
hella dope.
She was hella funny.
Hella
And
dope
her
in the
dad.
film.
What's the guy's name?
Oh,
He's
hella
funny too.
I know
What's
you're
his
talking
name?
about. I can't think of it right now.
But yeah, we've
but
seen
she
him
hella
before.
dope.
She was hecka funny.
Yeah, she was.
Hey, but to answer your question, they gonna know that I'm rich. They gonna see the
everybody's
car
gonna
that I'm
know you're
driving,
rich.
how I'm dressed.
There's no way you can be
She
rich
gon-
and live a modest life.
But I'm gonna be modest. I ain't. She gonna
No,
know I
you're
got. She gonna look. Hear me out.
There's
she gonna know I'm
nothing
gonna have
gonna be
some
modest
change.
about you.
But I'm a like downplay.
Lies. You're
but-
not
but
downplaying anything. He's
You
lying
also-
to everybody.
I think you also coming from the place of like,
Normal nigga.
yeah,
Because he was born into
he
it.
was born into that world.
They hella pretty women. His
So if I was like him.
wait, I have a
if I was
question
like
though. Was
him,
that his
yes.
mom that got Pretty Woman or his grandma that got Pretty Woman in the beginning? At the
That was his
hotel.
No, that was his mom.
with
That was his
grandma.
mom.
Yeah,
So she got Pretty Women. That's
Yeah.
why you don't be Pretty Woman, nobody, man.
yeah, that was his mom. Nigga.
You
And-
just don't
and,
do that. You just never
man,
know.
You gotta feel hella dumb. And he lucky because if it was me, I'd have been like,
You're done.
I'd have been like, go
Like
home.
you're done. Like she
Like-
kept trying to give him opportunities.
I'd have been like, go home, bro.
Dude, you just don't Pretty Women people, man.
Yeah,
That just
I'd
ain't
have been
right.
like, go home.
Try to send me to Chinatown.
But if I was him,
Try to simp, and then you gonna be rude about it.
right?
Go to the crest. What? Go to the crest.
You'd be more comfortable in the crest.
Man. I kind of be getting Pretty Women doing this wedding I'm doing.
For real?
Yeah,
You feel it?
because don't nobody know they got a little bit of change in their pocket. So when we go to these places and stuff,
They
they be
looking at
like,
y'all kinda-
yeah, like, what y'all doing
Can you
here?
afford this video?
Right. It'd be like that. Be like, well, you know that we're this amount per person, just, making sure this was in. It's fine. Can we look at the place, please? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow. See, I don't do
Hey.
good in situations like
Well,
that.
you ain't never asked for nobody else. Well, like, let me get somebody else that can help me. Then.
nah.
Why you ain't say that?
I want you to show me the place. And then if we decide to book with you, you gonna know what it is.
I'm
Hey,
spiteful
would
too.
you have them show you the place and book with somebody else?
I mean, we did that. Like, we looked at several places, and a couple of places were like, this one place that was like super bougie, I just felt that she was just like, these people are wasting my time, type of thing. It's just, you just should never do that to people, because you just never know what people are capable of and what they got and don't got.
That's one of my favorite scenes in Pretty Woman. Is
Big mistake.
When she go back.
Huge.
I'm petty like that too.
You going back?
I'm petty like
Hey,
that
are
too.
you petty enough to come back and buy hella stuff? Or are you just gonna let them know like you messed up?
Like how she did it perfectly.
Because
Julia did it perfectly.
The reason why I asked that, because there's rappers that be like, they get Pretty Woman and then they come back and just stun on them with like 30,000 that day.
See,
like
I
don't know if I ain't giving you no commission.
I don't necessarily need to do that, but what I am gonna do, especially if I'm in a situation, I would just like real discreetly say, hey, just Google this.
Google this name?
Yeah, just Google this real quick.
Google this name and then get somebody else, please.
And then when they come back, I'll be like, we're no longer interested.
No, thank you.
Yeah, because you had you know what? Matter of fact,
Google how much this person made.
Deion Sanders told this story.
He got Pretty Woman.
Yeah, like when he first signed with Dallas, and he got like a $25 million contract.
I remember that.
He walked into the bank in a sweatsuit, and the bank Pretty Woman him. So he walked right across the street into the next bank
and gave them all
his money. And you feel me? And the bank across the street was just feeling dumb, because it was just like,
you
we
have no
didn't
choice
know.
but to feel dumb after you do that to somebody. Like you just can't do that to people. You just can't. But I thought it was dope that she didn't know who he was. I feel like he could have gave her a little bit of a heads up before they get there. No, knowing how his mama is and how the family is, he could have got a heads up.
I hate that in movies when men are so clueless to what women are doing around them. Like I really do hate that.
You don't think he knew his mama was a hater? By the way, I would have told too.
They portrayed it as though they portrayed it as though either he didn't know how much of a hater his mother was, or he was just too weak-willed to say anything. And it's like, if you found somebody you love and you really want to marry them, if you that clueless or you that weak-willed where you can't stand up to your own people, then why am I even...
But I thought that it was interesting though, because the mom kind of went through the same thing, but she was like, you'll never be enough. But that was her.
Yeah, because she was spiteful.
Man.
Because, I mean, the cold part about it is not only was she spiteful about it, but her son got taken away from her.
Oh,
so she was super spiteful.
Oh, yeah. So, because the mama sent the son to the grandma so that he'll be liked.
Right.
Because they disliked her so much.
Exactly. So
That's
it's like,
crazy.
It's like, yo, kid.
Hey, but them other, like, races and stuff,
they stick to their own.
They be real serious with this stuff.
Hey, why is that acceptable? But then when we say stick with black people, it's like, come on.
Right. Well, I guess it's like everything else. Good taken from us, so we ain't got nothing.
The director of the film was talking about how, like, that's a real thing in their community. Is like, if you like Chinese or American Chinese.
Because that's what the mama said. He was like, I thought you'd be happy I brought home a Chinese professor. She was like a American Chinese professor.
Because it's like,
jeez,
like we don't realize it, but the rest of the world really look down on American values.
Dang, that's crazy.
Like they really feel like we valueless people out here. So you know what I'm saying, I thought that was interesting. But I wouldn't tell nobody either. But I also feel like, okay, if you not gonna tell nobody, then you can't flip the script overnight. Like, we're gonna be in super Uber first class.
Listen,
and like,
and he just took her straight to the
from
top.
the airport. No, listen, they got off the taxi and the people came. She was like, no, we're in coach, it's fine.
And he's like, oh,
he's like, no, come on,
No, we
let's
got
go.
this. We got this.
Yeah.
And then he went into the pods with the freaking pajamas, and they like
Exactly.
laid out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And he still was downplaying it
I'm like, nah, bruh.
until she got to Asian Ellen's house. And they were all like, wait, what?
Yeah.
First of all, her brother though was hilarious.
He was creepy.
With the pictures.
Yes,
He
he
was
was
creepy.
like, I love you.
He was creepy. Obviously, they was some niggas who was poor and somehow made it rich. Yeah. And when they got rich, they was like, we want everything in gold and blinging and
Yeah.
the whole nine.
They went overboard.
Yeah, they went way overboard.
Hey, but speaking about people
Down
taking
south.
So, have you guys heard about this whole Tommy Lee and Travis Scott beef?
Tommy Lee?
Right.
That
Tommy
sound
Lee.
muffled.
Where'd he come from? So, I guess long time ago, one of his concerts. So, wait, no. Travis Scott is on tour right now. I guess it's the Astro World Tour or whatever.
Yeah.
And he has this roller coaster that he does. He goes over the crowd in like a little roller coaster. And then he does like a little circle on the roller coaster. And I guess apparently Tommy Lee did this in one of his shows a long time ago. So he's like mad that Travis is doing it. Like he stole the ideal from him and he's doing it.
Is he mad because he ain't giving him his props, or he just mad because it's his idea?
He's
originally?
mad because he
Sound
did it
muffled?
first.
Nah, it's for whatever reason, it's just sounding.
Hollow. Yeah, I was thinking that too.
He's mad because he did it.
Mic check.
Period.
Damn. All right. Yeah, he tripping. Ain't nothing you can do about that. It is what it is. Dang, it's like one side is good and the other side is.
I don't know. I just found it interesting because I feel like that's happened to our culture since the beginning of time.
Well, people been stealing from
people
us.
been,
Yes.
yeah, appropriating. Yeah.
Everything from
Nah,
the
for
song.
real.
I would think about the 5 Heartbeats when they did the song and then they flipped it with.
Or how, like,
But love for you.
I mean, how like the Beatles, like some of the most famous songs of the Beatles were first done by black groups, and then
Elvis?
the Beatles, Elvis too, right? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's like a whole conversation for another podcast, man, when we get on like this idea of, I remember when I was like 17, I wrote this little manifesto where I was just saying how like
I can't
black
even
people-
imagine what your 17-year-old
Oh,
self
man.
said.
it was just,
Do you still have it?
my mama still do, because she used to keep them.
So wait, let me ask you. Do you appreciate your mom keeping your old stuff like that?
Nah, not really.
I was hoping you
Why
say
not?
yeah because I keep my kids'
mean,
I
stuff.
think that's kind of dope to like see your growth from 17 to where you are now.
Yeah, I don't never go back and read that stuff.
You should
Yeah.
see how much you matured.
Because I am like a low key hoarder of like my kids'
low
stuff.
key.
Of just like
I feel
stuff.
you. Yeah.
Like I still have Janine's hospital hat. I still have all my pregnancy tests too from all my kids.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but I'm not sentimental when it comes to.
That's what it is. I'm a
Those
hoarder
things.
of sentimental
Yeah,
things.
I'm just not like that. Like I could see, if you showed me a pair of shoes my daughter wore when she was a kid, like it wouldn't have no effect on me.
And I got nervous. I'm on call.
Yeah, I'm just not into those type of things. So like, she kept it, and I appreciate it, but it's not really.
I remember seeing on Oprah, it was a hoarder's house, but like a legit hoarder.
My auntie's a hoarder,
Like a legit hoarder?
but she rich, so nobody really talks about how she's a hoarder.
But is she like a legit hoarder, like walk
Like
into
in
the
the
house
house?
and it's like,
Look, she's a hoarder like this. Whenever one house gets too full of stuff,
she'll go buy another house?
she'll go buy another house and they'll move. And then she'll fill that house up. But they never take stuff out of the old. So if you go to one of her old houses,
It's like a storage.
yeah,
Why don't you just get a storage?
She don't sell, it's nobody in it or nothing like that.
Not if it's a hoard.
nah, bro. It's just a bunch of
Why don't
stuff.
she get storage?
Yeah, that's how my auntie is.
How many houses they got?
They have I want to say there are 6 that they kind of like, where they got 3 that they rotate in between, 2 that they kids live in, and then 1 that's just kind of chilling. But overall they own like 40 houses,
Damn.
but the other 30 is kind of like being rented out and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Well, I saw on Oprah this lady, she, every time they moved, she would take a piece of her kid's carpet
Oh no,
and
oh no, she has problems.
She mend them together.
no, just as a keepsake. Like,
She need to go see a doctor. That's what she needs.
I think it's cool to save stuff. I don't know if they're gonna appreciate it
She
or
needs
not.
Snoop's gospel CD.
So I saved my tiara because we just recently watched our wedding video because the kids wanted to watch it. I don't even know why they wanted to watch it, but First of all, Bella was mad because she wasn't there. And she just did not understand. Like,
I understand that.
she was like, where was I? Like, she kept acting like she could not figure out. Like, she was like, was I at home with my brothers? Like, why wasn't I there?
Like, I need a reason. Like,
I was saying
I
you weren't
need to be
here yet.
validated.
She was like, no, I mean, but like, why wasn't I here yet? And I'm
Right.
like, listen, God didn't make you yet. She was like, oh, like mad, like.
Just like,
Fine.
this is not acceptable.
Yeah, Janine had the same response too when he saw our tape for the first time. Chum, he just
Who cares?
didn't care. But I have my tiara still and my dress. But she saw my tiara that was in my little bag I have. And she was like, oh, can I have this? Can I wear it? And I was like, that is so dope. And I was like, you can wear it on your wedding day. And I think that she will.
Yeah, I mean,
And she'll probably wear my dress too.
you almost sound a little choked up there. You okay?
I mean, to see her walk down the aisle in my dress and my tiara that I wore, I think that would be pretty amazing.
I mean, women are sentimental like that. Me, I'm not.
Yeah, I am me either.
Yeah, Brandon's quick to throw away stuff,
I am too.
especially like if we're moving from one space to
Oh
another.
my
He'll be
God.
like, just throw it, we'll get more.
I'm like, if we moving,
whack,
I'm
man.
like throw everything away.
That's me.
If he could, he would.
That's me.
Yeah.
Like the only thing,
And then be mad when he have to buy it again.
the only thing
Yeah.
I want to come to the new house
concur.
is TVs and beds.
That's me, dog.
And I feel like on the beds we rotate. Like whatever was in my room
Go to
rotates
another
to the
room.
next person.
And get a new
Put
one.
that in the guest
Yeah,
room.
the downstairs TV
I
rotate
think it's
upstairs, and we get a new
dope.
TV.
Like,
Like that's how I feel.
I feel like pictures are dope, videos are dope when you look back at them.
I feel like so. I wish y'all could have went to my mama's house before they went through this. Like we gonna sell the house phase, but like when you walked into my mom's or my grandmother's house, like on every wall,
It was pictures.
every inch of every wall was pictures of the family. Like it was just like the walls were pictures, and so for me seeing that growing up, I loved that because it was my grandmother's house. But I also was just like, I don't want hella pictures.
In your house?
Right.
Dang.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel you though. My mom used to do that. Well, my mom. So our house, she was always rotating furniture around, changing pictures, frames. It was always different. My dad always tearing down a wall. Our house, our house started off as a 1, 2, 3, 4 bedroom house. It's now just a 3-bedroom house because my dad turned the whole downstairs into like one big open space. Because
wow.
at one point it was all of us in the house. How many is that? 5, 7 of us in the house.
right.
But he took that out. But anyway, my mom always had pictures on the wall, and I always knew I wanted to do that, but I didn't want to like overdo it. That's why I just have like my little gallery hallway here. And that was hard just to pick those pictures out because there's so many pictures when you start going through your vault of old pictures. But going through all those pictures, it did make me be like, we need to take more pictures. We need to take more videos. Especially when I be watching the Kardashians and they have all those old school videos.
And so that's interesting too, because when I used to didn't really like taking pictures.
You're that guy?
Yeah.
That's not good.
But now, as I got older, I'm like, okay,
Capture this.
yeah, I want to be in all the pictures now.
See?
Man, that'd be me. I'd be
Yeah.
That's why I be telling the kids when they be like, I be like, y'all better get in this picture because y'all gonna look back and be like, where was I at?
Man, I'm that nigga to be with my niggas and be like, yo, get together.
Take a picture. And then there's always that person who's like that, and then everybody be annoyed, but then when they look back, they're like, man, that's dope.
Yeah. Or they be like, that person like that never take pictures, be like, dang,
I should have been in it.
I should have been in it. Mm-hmm. You feel it, nigga. Feel that. Feel that
No,
burn.
I
that burn.
I didn't been that.
Like, why wasn't I in it?
Yeah, like you,
remember
look at
everybody
a picture,
else reminiscing. Dang, look at how they
and I'm like,
dang, I was there.
I was there, and I wasn't in the pic. Like,
It just takes a
Feel
second.
that burn, nigga.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
It just takes a second to capture these moments, man.
exactly. So I'm definitely on that now. Yeah, my next. But other than that, I'm like everything. I really feel like God blesses me to bless other people. So if I move,
God. If you ain't Mr. God's gift to the world, go ahead. I'm with you.
so I feel like if I move, it's an opportunity to give to others.
if you move,
Yeah.
But that ain't gotta do nothing with your sentimental stuff. You
So-
talking about a couch and a
So,
table.
Yeah, so I'd be like,
oh,
come,
you talking about you bless somebody else?
yeah,
Okay.
so I'd be like, hey, y'all come get all of this.
Hey,
and
what's-
then like some stuff I'd be like, man, like a box of my kids stuff. I'm like, throw that shit away. Like,
Dang.
Hey, what's the thing? What's the most materialistic gift you gave somebody as a blessing? Most expensive that you could think of.
the most expensive gift I ever gave somebody was
We
a
gave
blessing.
somebody a car.
That's what I was thinking about.
Okay. I don't think I ever gave nobody no car.
Man, yeah, hook somebody up with a car. And they probably don't even listen to the podcast.
Unappreciative. Unappreciative.
Where is the support?
Where is the
Unappreciative.
support? Nah, but the major thing when giving away something is to just never.
Do it out of love, yeah.
You do it out of love and don't expect nothing.
Nah,
But I have let people live in my spot when I wasn't living there, my old spot, like
Not paying nothing?
for a discounted rate. No,
Oh.
for a discounted rate.
Were these like your people?
Yeah. So I feel like that's given away. Like when I be like, hey, come live in this fat ass spot, but you only got to pay me like
Just
you
a
ain't-
principal rate.
Right. You just basically all you got to do is cover my mortgage. You cover my mortgage and you good. And now you sitting there pretty because it's like, damn, I'm covering this nigga mortgage, but I know I
Wait,
should
what
be
else
paying
is happening?
maybe double, huh?
Like why? Like what else they paying for?
I'm saying this mortgage is so low. Like, I ain't gonna get nothing for that.
Oh, you just not getting that.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas I could be written in town. I don't be getting like.
Right. Like I could be,
Yeah, nigga,
I
we
could be
both
getting
know.
15, but I'm only gonna ask for 9. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I feel like that's jug right there.
Yeah, I feel you. These kids going crazy.
Oh, shoot. Dang, these.
Hey, oh,
Oh jeez.
I thought you gonna rip off my love.
No, it came off. I was fixing it.
Man,
Hey, he did it jump down your throat. Man.
my little beats is falling apart. You trying to rip the
He
cushion?
almost made me rip it off out here.
He almost took his feet off the table. Hey, what you doing?
All right, man. Y'all ready to wrap it up?
I guess so. Whenever he's ready to wrap it up, he always asks us, "Are we ready to wrap it
I
up?"
know, but when I say
So instead
he
of
be
just
like,
asking us to wrap it up, you should just be like, "All right, y'all, we done for today."
And I say that just in case y'all got any more questions.
I may have had something else to say, but it's fine.
Speak on it.
It's fine.
She just do that. She ain't got nothing. Like, you know how people just want that invite but just don't want to go to the party? That's her.
You
I
coming
mean-
to the party this weekend?
yeah, I will.
You
I'll be
slide
there.
through? Yeah,
The
man.
Johnson second annual holiday parties in
Oh, yeah.
full effect.
Yeah,
I'm
Taking it back to the 90s.
Yeah, I'm a snap for y'all so y'all can see how we get down. It's kind of light though. This a light party.
He always says stuff like that just in case it is light.
Nah, it is light.
He's setting himself up.
No, it's light. Like, dude, we blood. We
What
didn't
is
have
considered light?
like we going what, like 40, 50 people?
That's not a light party.
So is it light in comparison to last year, or just light in general?
It's the
Last year was
same
like
people.
it's like I'm saying like we ain't like I'm used to the parties we used to throw at our old house when it'd be like 80 people and all that.
It
junk.
really wasn't 80 people, but the house was so small, it felt like 80 people.
Like I said, man, I'm just used to this 80 people.
I feel where you coming from. I guess
You know how we could throw a party like
Yeah,
if we
I guess
it's like selective
the question I'm asking is, well, you might can't answer this, but I was just gonna ask like, who was coming to the old parties that not coming to the new
It's
parties?
the same people.
I know that,
Like,
but
it's
I,
the same
but I want him to
crew.
tell
Like, I don't
me
even know what
like,
he's
this
talking
what
about.
I'm saying. Like when there's no kids involved and just adults, it can get kind of light. Them kids be adding up.
wait. So you're saying this is a light party because there's no
Look,
kids?
well, no, this I'm saying it's a light party because it's selected people that
He's
we got
saying it's a
bring.
light party because he don't know if it's gonna pop off. So if it don't pop off, it's cool because it was a light party to begin with.
That's what she going left. But I'm saying it's a light party because it's adults only. We ain't got no aunties and uncles. You know how our family get down.
No,
like,
it's no grown ups.
It's just the kids of the grown ups. No aunties, no uncles, no grandmas, no, the whole family ain't gonna be there.
But it's still gonna
And
be
they
like 30, 40 people.
That's what I'm saying. Like 30, 40 people. That's light compared to what it could potentially be.
I don't feel like it's a light party.
I don't feel like it's a
I
light.
think,
It's
I
our
think you might need to
annual
come up with
holiday
with a
party.
new definition.
It
light.
is what it is.
Because okay.
No, it's gonna crack.
It's like
gonna
you
be cool.
downplaying
In my
the party,
opinion,
huh?
It's gonna crack. It's gonna
In
be
my
cool.
opinion, it might be light from what you saying, but because
it's still a party.
But because those other folks is not around,
We
you
turning
going in
up.
harder.
Nah.
I'm giving people shots when they come to the door.
Right. Like you don't go in like it's a reason why
She trying to have people throwing up.
it's a
man.
reason why
Y'all better not throw up in
certain
my
folks
house.
is not invited. Like
This is not for the grown-ups.
Yeah.
My parents is like, why you invite us? I was like, because it's not for y'all, but
Right.
y'all keeping the kids.
so it's like it's not light. Y'all actually going harder.
It's just a good holiday, our annual party. Can we have an annual party?
Cause when,
Hey, this is the last time we having it at the house though.
Maybe.
Nah, I
He
ain't having
hating. Like, he don't wanna have it at the house.
Nah, we getting a venue next time, and then we gonna turn up. Then we inviting everybody.
okay.
We still ain't inviting the kids. It's gonna
Nah,
be
I'm
the
just
same
saying.
people.
Nah, same people plus more. Like you know, when you at the
Randoms.
house,
It's gonna be same people.
I'm
randoms.
cool with randoms coming through. Like when
So
you at
now
the
when
house,
people-
like,
No randoms.
Listen, so now when people get the invite, I must be a random because I ain't got invited before.
the third annual, like they listen to the podcast. Oh, I'm a random.
Oh, so now I'm
getting-
random.
Now I'm getting an invite.
Nah, I'll be here. You know, I didn't have surgery this year, so this year I'll be able to.
Yeah, you was just on the couch last
Oh yeah,
year,
he
huh?
came. You came through
I
last year
came
with your
through.
kids.
I did.
Yep.
It was like, hey, dog, there's no kids allowed.
Yep. I sent her right back home, and I sat until my knee started hurting. And I was just like, all
I'm
right,
out.
I gotta go.
But nah, this year
You coming, but you ain't coming in theme. You're that party person.
first of all, I don't have clothes from the '90s.
Who
Hey,
does?
I went to the Goodwill, blood.
Yeah,
We did not go to Goodwill. We went to the thrift store.
There you
yeah, and the thrift store don't have
Man.
sizes.
Lies you tell. Yes, they do.
Man, nah, they don't.
go. They came up.
I was thinking about picking up some cross colors though.
Hey, did we talk about the Goodwill? My Goodwill run?
He had his first thrift store
Yo,
experience
I never
and
went
about
to
lost his mind.
Nigga, they got gear up in it. I'm like, $2 for this blazer?
So let me buy 6 of them. Ain't never worn a blazer, but now he got 6 of
I
them.
got like 6 blazers. Hey, you know what though? I'm scared to put them on. I'm like, I gotta take these as
You
cleaners
gotta
or
wash
something.
them.
Like,
You
I'm,
gotta wash
I
them.
feel like I'm be itching if I just walk around.
That's
with
the
them. Like,
rule 101. You gotta wash.
yeah, I'm like, ah,
Thrift
gotta-
store, you have to have patience.
I have found hella gear.
And you should
blood.
definitely, it's easier when you have,
I feel like they've
a
been keeping
goal.
a secret from me. Like,
when you
Why
know
ain't
exactly
nobody
what you're
told me?
looking for. You just can't go in there and be like, I'm just gonna go.
I could.
No.
I gotta look up some '90 attire.
It's
Dude,
so
no, it's gonna
easy.
hit, blood. You might as well go to the thrift store,
I just
dog.
gotta see what
It's
90s.
so
You
look
try to buy
like.
some cross colors right now. That's gonna hit for
90s
like,
look like baggy, oversized clothes.
Okay,
yeah. You go try to get some cross colors.
Colorful.
It's gonna be like $60 for a pair of
Big,
pants.
you
I'll
know.
find something.
Come on, man. Don't be that guy that don't come dressed.
I'm looking. I don't mind being that guy.
Man, you gonna be on that make you say nigga 10 times.
We'll have some honey jack ready for you.
You don't even drink honey jack.
I don't drink Honey Jack.
What you drink?
4 roses.
Hey, you think you like that Takashi 6ix9ine you got up there?
Nah, it's whiskey. You like whiskey?
Yeah,
You want some whiskey after this?
sure. Why not? I ain't got nothing else to do.
They drunk some and they was
But now I want to see what it do. It's a couple people that's coming through. I want to, you know.
I'll ask you who off air.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
you
I'm-
know the guest list. Huh? he must have been talking to some
He
people.
don't know the guest. I made the guest list private.
Hey, I'm really mad that I didn't get to talk about that text thread that we was on that I did not know who I was talking to for hella long.
Oh, hey, real quick, your comment, Jill Scott is cute for a big girl, was not received well
Yeah, I got a couple of hits for that.
at all.
Yeah.
Hey,
And that was
Couple
like,
of
how
them.
long ago was that?
Hey.
How long was that? That was just the last
they been
one.
killed us.
Yeah, like they
She
been-
is not big. You like, nigga, what is y'all seeing?
Still getting comments.
They is hitting us on that.
Yeah, me and you.
They really trying to get. I be clapping back every time.
Not
Like,
clapping back.
like, yes, she is. I be like that every time. They like, I'm not playing with y'all.
You guys caught a little bit of heat with that though.
It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, we can go ahead and wrap this up.
Right.
It was a pleasure. See, you know what I need to do?
What?
I need to just start doing what I used to do.
What's that?
Is just come over here and chill with y'all outside of like podcast days.
You know, because you only come over now when you're.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Bella always asking about you.
Always.
It's so random. Like,
Yeah,
is
it's
he
hella
Joma
fun.
coming over?
I mean,
Like, nah, he don't love us no more, boo boo.
yeah, I need to start. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be
But now it's. You guys got to go upstairs and be like, why? Is he Joma coming over? Because now every time you come over,
It's only for the
go
podcast.
they got to go upstairs.
I need to. I think while you are at home, I'm gonna mess with you a couple days.
Hey,
on
it's
that-
like
on
though.
that, on that gym tip.
Although
Oh,
I
you
do,
signed to a gym with me?
Yeah, I think
let's
so.
get it.
even though I have a honey-do list,
I was not getting done.
it absolutely is getting
I
done.
need you to help me put up a light.
I can't do it.
Stop hating on the honey-do list. This is what his vacation is all about, is doing stuff that I've been asking him. Do you remember when we talked about that about a year ago? How you guys told us we had to get the little...
Yeah.
He still ain't put the lights up since then.
I need his help. He said he know I do it, he gonna help me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a year ago.
Still waiting for my lights to get put up.
All right, y'all. We finna dip, man. It's your boy, Priest D, riding in the caddy, long leg daddy.
So wait, time out. Are we taking another break for Christmas?
We will take another break for Christmas. We haven't determined
Get your mind right for that, Brandon.
what that break is gonna look like.
Damn, that's coming around the corner, huh?
For real, it's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we haven't determined what that break is gonna look like, but we gotta get it in because once the new year start, we need to go like 12, 13, 14 episodes before we do that. We need to go through spring break. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
I got kind of lost. I was hoping you got it, and I was gonna ask you.
We'll
off
talk
air.
about that later.
Yeah, talk about that
All
later.
right,
Let's wrap this up.
Peace out.
Holla.
All right.